Bienvenidos, we have a fun schedule.
What are the key benefits of hosting a celebration for education? Really important. As we all know, especially for the Latino community, education is the key to success. Education opens up the door for opportunities. It is also an opportunity for us as a community to continue to grow and to strive within. So those are the important aspects of getting together and celebrating education in this type of forum that we had this morning. It is about bringing the community together to exchange, to share information, and to actually celebrate with each other the importance and the value of higher education.
My name is Marisela Barbosa-Cortez. I'm a mother, a wife, entrepreneur, educator, published author, and the visionary of The Time is Young. It is an honor to stand here before you as we gather for the first Latinos in Education Conference. Today, we're not only here to learn from a group of inspiring speakers and recognize some of los brillantes educators in our community, but also to celebrate the powerful role that Latinos play in shaping the future of education in our community.
Buenos dias. As I said, my name is Juan Carlos Mora. I work as a staff assistant in the United States Congress for the House Judiciary Committee. And it's a privilege to stand before you here today, not just as someone who had the opportunity to serve in Congress and fight for justice, but as someone who's deeply committed to the future of this community here today that's come together. Coming from a family of hardworking immigrants, I understood early on that success is not given, and I think everyone here in this room believes that as well. It had to be earned, but it had to be imagined before it could be earned. I envision a future where I would not only serve my community, but also shape the policies and decisions that define the course of our country. And that vision has driven me every step of the way, from serving in the halls of Congress to write laws that relieve crushing student loan debt from our students and holding our courts accountable. I think my inspiration in education is my parents. They came to this country at a very young age. My mom from Nicaragua and my dad from Mexico. And one of the things that they instilled in me at the very beginning was the value of an education, the opportunity to break into the American dream and achieve it. Because an education gives you the tools to obtain the job and the dreams that you want to achieve. I think that they have committed themselves unselfishly and with an unflinching commitment to my education. I think that's why I've been able to get to where I am, is because of that belief in education that they instilled in me and that I hope one day to instill in my own kids.
But that's the biggest challenge that many of our students face, is understanding who you are. And you know what? Feeling like you don't belong, feeling like you're disconnected, feeling like who am I and why am I here? And I always wondered why, of the 9 friends that I had that were immigrant students like me, did not graduate from high school. I was the only one that made it. And I always wondered why, what is it that caused for them not to make it? Because they were just as smart as I was. They had just as much potential, and maybe even more. But what was it? I think I was the one that had the most solid foundation. I'm currently the CEO for California Association for Bilingual Education. And we provide support statewide to help build capacity with our parents to understand how the system works and what they can do to become a part of the system, not apart from the system.
La educación es lo que nos pone a todos en el mismo nivel, ya sea de no importa qué raza es uno, de qué país viene o qué nivel socioeconómico está. Si todos tenemos el mismo nivel de educación, todos somos iguales. Eso es la manera de cómo podemos, como comunidad latina, que ahora somos la mayoría en California, poder estar representados, porque si vemos en las universidades el número de estudiantes latinos, todavía somos una pequeña minoría.
So we teach our students how to grow cells that require a surface to grow on. So you see, like our skin requires a surface to grow on. They all stick together.
One of the largest barriers that Latino students face in college are the barriers that they put on themselves. I did it too. It didn't matter how much negativity that was going around me, how many people throughout my life said that things weren't possible, that college wasn't possible. What I realized is that the only opinion that mattered was mine. And the more that I focused on learning and exploring and believing in what I had to do and doing what I had to do to make sure that I was successful, not compare myself to others, that's what allowed me to be successful. And I encourage everybody to look at the struggles that our ancestors overcame. The struggles that we face in college, it's a privilege to be here. And that privilege is really attributed towards the sacrifices that our ancestors made to allow us the opportunity to pursue a quality education so that way we can get a good job and be able to pay it forward to our community while taking care of ourselves and our family. So the biggest barrier that we face is the barriers that we put upon ourselves. And it's important that we connect with each other, we stay connected with each other, we stay respectful to our elders, and let them guide and give their strength to us to where we know and believe that we can overcome any struggle that we face.
I am thrilled to announce that this year's recipient of the Bilingual Inclusiveness Award is the Latinx Veterinary Medical Association, UC Davis chapter.
It's my great pleasure to stand before you today to present the 2024 Maestra Brillante del Año Award to Rosa Sanchez. This award recognizes your outstanding skills, leadership, and unwavering dedication to your students and school community. Rosa Sanchez.
As the trustee for Area 1 in the Vallejo City Unified School District Board, you have played a vital role in overseeing and voting on key policies that impact curriculum, district standards, financial management, site improvements, and public works projects. This award also recognizes your resilience and unwavering commitment to serving community, embodying the spirit of Rompiendo Barreras, Si Se Puede, showing that one can advance despite challenges faced at a young age.
I think the importance of having Latino representation at events and events that are sponsored showing the Latino voice is because a lot of times that voice isn't heard, isn't represented. And even within our Latino community, it's not a monolingual or a monocultural process that we have here, because Latinos vary with decisions, with choices, with hopes and desires. So instead of trying to look at a Latino as just this one-dimensional group of folks, when we're out and we're participating in events, we get to represent ourselves completely and wholly as individuals, as a community, and not just kind of box into one type of category.
My name is Alma Hernandez. I'm the first elected mayor of the city of Suisun City and of all of Solano County, so I'm muy orgullosa. Just gotta say real quickly, as I introduce myself, how I use my role is an opportunity to bring Latinos into City Hall, the first time that they've experienced that as well. So being able to meet, I see members here, members of the Latino Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, members of Voces Unidas, members of the Parent Teachers Leadership Institute, para enseñarle a los padres que hablan español cómo venir a dar una voz en City Hall, y también a diferentes organizaciones que hablan español. So that is the opportunity of being in these roles, of bringing a la comunidad inside. So that's what I'm really, really proud of, contributing to la comunidad. Just as we need more Latinos in education in these roles, we also need more Latino elected leaders in education, like school boards. We see city councils as well. And we don't do it alone. We need la familia, which means la comunidad, to help us out. And so I would like to ask and congratulate Dr. Judy Castro for being the recipient of the 2024 Mujer de Impacto Award. This recognizes your extraordinary contributions and your passionate commitment to celebrating cultura while elevating the visibility of Hispanic and Latinx students and professionals. The selection committee was particularly moved by your outstanding leadership as the Hispanic Serving Institution Project Director at Pacific Oaks College. Your success in authoring grants totaling an impressive $5.1 million in both 2020 and 2023 has had a profound impact on Latinx undergraduate students. Through your initiatives, you have enhanced access to essential student services, including bilingual staff, support, academic advising, cutting-edge technology, and book lending library. Your leadership has empowered countless students to achieve their educational goals and improve their futuro. Congratulations, felicidades.
Hello, my name is Gabriela Stephanie Rodriguez. I am a second-year college student at Napa Valley College, and I'm from Vallejo, California. I'm very grateful to be here. There's not much in my life going on other than that I've been studying, and I'm working with the Stocorico group, as you can obviously tell, and I've been, doing my best trying to thrive in an area where it's predominantly very underwhelming and very poor education.
One of our panel speakers is a poet also. She's gonna do something amazing for us today.
I wrote this poem called Somewhat American. I'm gonna read it because I didn't have enough time to fully recite it, but it talks about, Mexican Americans and people who often are referred to as somewhat American. I am somewhat American, not quite like an American, but only somewhat. So they add the extra hyphen on me so that I am separated from the likes of them. I am pseudo-American, where it's not right to learn my own native tongue over the fear of losing my Americanness. No, the only language in this land of the free is English, and that is it. So don't come to this country if you can't speak it the right white way. And they say I could never just be an American, for what that requires me to have skin so clean and white with rosy cheeks and honey-colored hair, but my skin is like dirt and my eyes don't sparkle like a Barbie doll to be an American. A dream they want us to endlessly chase, for us to look down at one another, acting like the white man, damning ourselves with the hate that they spewed at us first, until they want to act like us, eat like us, be like us, and then claim that we're copying them. I am secondhand American, where I will always be referred as Mexican before I am ever considered to be an American. For I am apparently somewhere where I never drew my first breath. They tell me to go back to the land that I never laid my eyes on, for my skin cannot be bleached enough, my hair cannot be blonde and straight enough to be a true American. So I am only somewhat, and to them that is all that I'll ever be. But who is them to tell me who I am? For I am an American, for I persevere. I am an American, for I stand strong and rise against those who try and oppress me. I'm far more American than that damned Uncle Sam, for I own up to my flaws unlike his many. So Sam, I ask you this, am I American enough, or am I still just somewhat?
Gracias, thank you. Okay, you guys can step down. We